But first, young Republicans in Southwest Florida fired up tonight that their party hasn't included them in a decision not to back Congressman Trey Radel following his cocaine bust 2 weeks ago. 4 1/4's Gabrielle Saran attending the Young Republicans meeting in North Fort Myers for their side of the story. Gabrielle?
Emily, an hour ago, members of the group asked the media to leave while they took a vote. Now it's the same group Republican Congressman Radel belongs to, and tonight they're faced with one of their toughest decisions.
If anybody wants to say anything, feel free.
Southwest Florida's Young Republicans have talked about it for days, but tonight they'll take a stance.
Basically, tonight is all whether or not we are going to fully support our Congressman Radel.
At a North Fort Myers seafood restaurant, less than half the group's members turned out, but those who did spoke up.
The younger generation should be deeply disappointed in the actions of Mr. Radel.
Me personally, I don't think he should resign. I think whatever he does in the privacy of his own home is his business.
They laid out the facts if Radel were to resign. A 5-month process to choose his replacement, while Southwest Florida has no representation in Washington.
Not only would we not have a vote in D.C., we would be limited in constituent services.
Matt Hurley worked on Radel's campaign. He says the congressman should keep his job.
Knowing him and having, spent a lot of time with him personally, I think he's somebody that is going to fight through this disease that he has. I mean, it's a sickness. He's going to fight through it and come back stronger than ever.
But other members see it differently. They say Representative Radel's misdemeanor cocaine conviction is unforgivable.
If you're going to be against illegal drugs, then be against illegal drugs. And I think because of that principle, he should step down.
Now, although the group is making a decision tonight that won't be known until tomorrow, not until that decision makes its way up the chain of command and they get the final okay. Live in North Fort Myers, Gabrielle Saran, Fox 4, in your corner.
And the Collier County Republican Executive Committee also meeting tonight. And while they say the decision wasn't unanimous, they stand firm on their decision to call for Radel to resign.
We issued our statement jointly with Lee County and the Republican Party of Florida that essentially said he probably should step down at this point. And there have been some that suggest that we were a little premature in our issue of a statement, and there have been others that think that it was the appropriate thing to do.
Radel did not comment on who from his Republican Party he'd like to see replace Congressman Radel, but he did say a primary election would likely be required as several candidates have expressed interest. And coming up in our next half hour, what would happen if Congressman Trey Radel did resign from his representative seat? We're crunching the numbers and seeing how much it could cost you. That's coming up at 10:30.